The night was cold and heavy. Dark clouds covered the sky, and rain fell without stopping. It was not a soft rain. It was strong and loud, hitting the ground like tiny stones. The wind moved through the trees, making them shake and whisper like something was hiding inside them. Thunder rolled across the sky again and again, each time it came. The world seemed to tremble. On a lonely road near the forest, a young man named Aaron walked quickly. His clothes were wet, and his hair stuck to his face. His shoes made soft splashing sounds with every step. He just wanted to go home. Aaron was not someone who liked the forest at night. No one in his village did. People often said strange things lived there, things that did not belong to the normal world. Some said they saw glowing eyes in the dark. Some said they heard voices when no one was there. Aaron did not know if those stories were true. But tonight, the forest felt different. He pulled his coat tight around himself and kept walking. The road was empty. No lights, no people. Only rain and darkness. Then suddenly he stopped. A sound reached his ears. It was very soft. At first, he thought it was just the wind. But then it came again. A small, weak, crying sound. Aaron frowned. It did not sound human. But it was not like any animal he knew either. The sound came again, soft, broken, like something was hurt. Ian looked around. His heart began to beat a little faster. Maybe it's nothing, he thought. But the sound came again. This time clearer. It was coming from the side of the road. From the bushes near the forest. Aaron stood still. His body told him to leave. The stories, the warnings, they all came back to his mind. Don't go near the forest at night. Don't follow strange sounds. Some things want to be found. For the wrong reasons. Aaron swallowed hard. The rain grew stronger. Another flash of lightning lit the sky for a second, and in that moment, he saw the bushes move. The crying sound came again, weaker now, almost like it was fading. Aaron closed his eyes for a second. Then he took a slow breath. It might be hurt, he whispered to himself. He did not know why, but his feet began to move. Step by step, he walked toward the bushes. Each step felt heavier than the last. The ground was muddy. His shoes sank slightly with each step. The wind pushed against him, as if trying to stop him. But he kept going. The crying sound guided him. Closer, closer, until he stood right in front of the bushes. For a moment, he just stood there. The world felt quiet, even with the storm. Ian slowly reached out his hand. He moved the wet branches aside. And then he froze. His eyes widened. There, in the mud, was something he had never seen before. A tiny creature. It was small, no bigger than a cat. Its body was covered in soft, shining scales that gave off a faint glow in the darkness. Its wings were small and weak, pressed close to its body. Its tail curled tightly around itself, and its body was shaking. The creature looked up at Aaron. Its eyes were large, bright, and filled with fear. Aaron's breath caught in his throat. Dragon, he whispered. It did not feel real. Dragons were just stories. Old legends. Things people talked about, not things you could find in the mud on a rainy night. But this was real. The baby dragon made a soft sound again. It tried to move, but it could not. Aaron noticed a small wound on its side. It was hurt. And a lone. Rain fell on its body, washing over it, making it look even smaller, even weaker. Aaron felt something strange in his chest. Fear, and something else. He knew he should leave. This was not normal. Not safe. If this was really a dragon, then where was its family? And what if something else was nearby, watching, waiting? Aaron took a small step back. The dragon saw it. Its eyes widened. It made a weak, desperate sound. Not angry. Not dangerous. Just scared. Aaron stopped. He looked at the tiny creature again. It was not a monster. It was just a baby, alone in the storm. Slowly, carefully, Aaron stepped forward again. I'm not going to hurt you, he said softly. The dragon did not understand his words, but it watched him closely. Aaron slowly bent down. His hand moved toward the small creature. The dragon flinched, but it did not run. It had no strength left. Aaron's hand gently touched its side. It was warm, warmer than he expected. The dragon let out a small sound, but this time it was softer. Almost calm. Aaron carefully lifted it from the mud. It was very light. To light, like it had not eaten in a long time. The dragon looked at him. Not with fear this time, but with something else. Trust. Ian single quotes as heart beat faster. I can't just leave it here, he said quietly. At that exact moment a loud crack of thunder exploded in the sky. Lightning struck somewhere very close. The ground shook. The baby dragon suddenly panicked. Its body trembled violently, and before Aaron could react, it jumped straight onto him. Its small claws grabbed onto his coat. Its wings wrapped tightly around him. It pressed itself against his chest. Shaking, Aaron almost lost his balance. Hey, wait, he said. Surprised, he tried to gently pull it away, but the dragon held on tighter. It refused to let go. No, you can't stay like this, Aaron said. He tried again. Carefully. Slowly, but the dragon only clung harder. Its tiny body trembled against him. It buried its head into his chest, hiding from the storm. Ian stopped. He looked down at it. The rain continued to fall. The thunder roared again, but in that moment, everything else felt far away. The dragon was not attacking him. It was not angry. It was afraid. And for some reason, it had chosen him. Aaron let out a slow breath. His hands relaxed. You're not letting go, are you? He said softly. The dragon made a small sound. As if answering him. Aaron looked toward the dark forest, then back at the road leading home. He knew this was not normal. Not safe. Not simple. But still, he did not push the creature away. Instead, he held it gently and turned toward home. The rain did not stop that night. By the time Aaron reached his home, he was fully wet and tired. The small house stood alone at the edge of the village, quiet and dark. No one saw him enter. That was good, because what he carried in his arms. No one would understand. Aaron quickly opened the door and stepped inside. He shut it behind him and leaned against it for a moment, breathing slowly. The baby dragon was still holding onto him. Its small body was warm against his chest. It was no longer shaking as much, but it did not let go. Aaron looked down at it. You can let go now, he said quietly. The dragon did not move. It only looked up at him with those wide, glowing eyes. Aaron sighed. This is a problem, he muttered. He walked to the middle of the room and gently tried to place the dragon on the floor. For a second, it worked. The dragon stood there, small and quiet. Aaron stepped back. Good, he said. Stay there. He turned and took a step away. But then tap, a tap. Aaron stopped. He slowly looked behind him. The dragon was following him. Step by step. Its tiny feet made soft sounds on the floor. Aaron frowned. No, he said. Stay. The dragon stopped. It looked at him. Then, after a second, it walked toward him again. Aaron stared. Seriously? He said. He walked faster this time, going to another side of the room. The dragon followed. He turned again. It followed again. No matter where he went, it stayed close, like a shadow. Aaron rubbed his face. This is not good, he said softly. He pointed to the door. You need to go outside. The dragon tilted its head slightly, as if trying to understand. Aaron opened the door. Cold wind and rain rushed in. He gently picked up the dragon and placed it outside. There, he said. You'll be fine. He quickly closed the door. For a moment, there was silence. Aaron stood still. Listening. Nothing. He let out a small breath of relief. Good. He whispered. But then scratch. Scratch. Aaron froze. The sound came from the door. Soft at first. Then louder. Scratch. Scratch. A scratch. Aaron slowly walked toward the door. The sound did not stop. It became faster, more desperate. Aaron opened the door again. The baby dragon rushed inside immediately. Jumped onto him again, holding tightly like before. Wet, cold, shaking. Aaron stared at it. You're not serious, he said. The dragon pressed closer. As if it was afraid he would push it away again. Aaron looked at the storm outside, then back at the small creature. He stayed quiet for a Moment. Then he closed the door again. Fine, he said softly. Just for tonight. The dragon relaxed slightly in his arms. That night was not easy. Aaron tried to sleep, but the dragon would not leave him. Every time he moved away, it followed. If he sat down, it climbed onto his lap. If he lay down, it curled next to him. At one point, it even tried to sleep on his chest. Aaron sighed. You really don't understand space, he said quietly. The dragon made a soft sound, almost like a small hum. Slowly, Aaron stopped trying to push it away. He let it stay. The next morning came with soft light. The rain had stopped. Aaron woke up slowly. For a moment, he forgot everything. Then he felt something warm next to him. He looked down. The baby dragon was sleeping peacefully beside him. Its small body rose and fell with each breath. Its wings were slightly open, and its soft glow was still there. Aaron blinked. So it wasn't a dream, he said. He sat up. Slowly. The dragon woke up almost at the same time. It looked at him immediately. As if it was checking if he was still there. Aaron noticed something strange. The wound on its side. It was almost gone. He leaned closer. Wait, he said. Last night, the injury looked serious, but now, it was healing very fast. Too fast. That's not normal, Aaron whispered. The dragon tilted its head again, watching him closely, always watching him, like he was the most important thing in the world. As the day passed, Aaron learned more about the strange creature. It followed him everywhere. Around the house, from room to room. It never stayed far. If he closed a door, it scratched until he opened it. If he sat quietly, it sat near him. If he moved, it moved, like it was connected to him somehow. Aaron tried to ignore it. He really did. This is temporary, he told himself. I'll figure something out. But the dragon made it difficult. It was not just following him. It was reacting to him. When Aaron felt calm, the dragon stayed relaxed. When Aaron became nervous, the dragon looked alert. Once, when Aaron dropped something loudly, he felt a small shock of fear. At the same moment, the dragon jumped and let out a tiny burst of flame. Aaron stepped back in surprise. Did you just? The dragon looked confused. As if it did not fully understand what it had done. Aaron stared at it. This is getting stranger, he said. That night, something changed. The air felt different. Heavy. Aaron sat quietly inside his house. The dragon was next to him, resting. Suddenly it moved. Its head lifted quickly. Its body became tense. Aaron noticed it immediately. What is it? He asked. The dragon stood up. Its eyes focused on something outside. Then, it backed away. Slowly. Fear returned to its eyes. It made a soft, worried sound. Then it ran. Not toward the door, but away from it. It hid behind a corner of the room, its body shaking again, just like the first time. Aaron saw it. Aaron stood up. His heart began to beat faster. What's wrong? He said. The dragon did not respond. It only hid deeper. Trying to stay out of sight. Aaron walked slowly toward the window. The night outside was dark again. No rain this time. But the sky was not empty. Aaron narrowed his eyes. Something moved above. Large shapes flying. Not one. Many. Silent. But powerful. They passed across the sky like shadows, blocking the stars for a moment. Then moving on. Aaron felt a chill run down his spine. What are those? He whispered. Behind him, the baby dragon let out a small, scared sound. Aaron looked back at it. Then back at the sky. The shapes were still there. Circling. Searching. Watching. En single quotes. S mind raced. They're not random, he said quietly. They're looking for something. The dragon pressed itself deeper into hiding, its body shaking more. Aaron understood. Those things in the sky. The next morning felt strange. The sky was clear, but the air was heavy. The village was not as calm as usual. People stood in small groups, talking in low voices. Some looked worried. Some looked afraid. Aaron noticed it as soon as he stepped outside. The baby dragon was hidden inside his coat, close to his chest. It stayed very still, as if it understood that being seen would be dangerous. Aaron walked slowly through the village. Something was wrong. Near the center, A group of people had gathered. An old man was speaking, his voice serious. They arrived last night, the old man said. I saw lights in the sky. Not normal lights. Moving lights. Another villager nodded quickly. I saw them too. Big shapes. Flying. Aaron's heart began to beat faster. They are not from here, someone else said. They are hunters. Aaron froze. Hunters? A woman asked nervously. The old man looked around before speaking again. Dragon hunters. Silence fell over the group. Aaron felt cold. Are dragons even real? Someone asked. The old man's face grew darker. They are rare, he said slowly. Very rare. But they exist, and where there is one, hunters will follow. Aaron swallowed hard. They don't just hunt for food, the old man continued. They hunt for power. Dragon scales, dragon fire, dragon blood. All of it is valuable. Another man added, and baby dragons are the most valuable of all. Aaron's chest tightened. Why? Someone asked. Because they are easier to control, the old man replied. Easier to capture, easier to sell. A cold silence spread again. They don't care if the dragon lives or dies, he said. They will take it, one way or another. Aaron slowly stepped back. He had heard enough. He turned and walked away quickly. Back at his home, Aaron shut the door tightly. The baby dragon climbed out from inside his coat. It looked at him immediately. Its eyes were searching his face. As if it already knew something was wrong. Aaron ran a hand through his hair. This is bad, he said. The dragon moved closer to him. Always close. Always watching. They're looking for you, Aaron whispered. The dragon made a soft sound. It did not understand the words, but it understood the feeling. Fear. En paced around the room. His thoughts were loud in his mind. If I give it up, he said slowly, I'll be safe. He stopped. The dragon looked at him. Its eyes were wide. Trusting. Ian looked away. If I don't, he continued, they will come here. He looked at the door. At the windows. At the quiet house that suddenly did not feel safe anymore. He sat down heavily. This is not my problem, he said. But the words felt wrong. The dragon walked closer. It gently touched his hand with its small claw. Warm. Soft. Ian looked at it again. It was not just a creature anymore. Not just something he found in the rain. It had stayed with him, followed him, trusted him. And now it depended on him. Aaron closed his eyes for a moment. This is a bad idea, he whispered. The dragon stayed next to him. Silent. Waiting. The day passed slowly. Too slowly. Every sound felt louder than usual. Every shadow felt wrong. Aaron tried to stay calm, but the feeling did not go away. That night, darkness came again, and with it, fear. Aaron sat quietly in his house. No lights. No noise. The baby dragon was close to him, curled near his side. Suddenly it moved. Its body became stiff. Its head lifted quickly. Aaron noticed immediately. They're here, he whispered. The dragon started shaking. Just like before, its eyes filled with fear. It moved closer to Aaron, trying to stay hidden. Aaron stood up slowly. His heart was beating fast now. Then a sound. Outside. Soft at first. Then clearer. Footsteps. More than one. Heavy. Slow. Careful. Eren walked quietly toward the window. He looked outside. And saw them. Dark figures moved through the village. They wore heavy armor that covered their bodies. Their eyes glowed faintly behind their helmets. Each one carried strange weapons, long, sharp, and glowing with energy. They were not normal people. They moved like machines. Cold. Focused. Hunting. Aaron stepped back from the window. His breath became shallow. They found this place, he said. The dragon pressed against him, shaking more now. Then a loud noise, a door breaking. Somewhere nearby, a voice shouted, search every house. Another voice replied, the signal is strong here. Aaron froze. Signal? He looked at the dragon. Then it hit him. They can track you, he said. The dragon looked at him. Confused. But afraid. The footsteps grew closer. House by house, door by door. They were coming. Aaron's mind raced. I can give it up, he thought. They'll leave. I'll be safe. His eyes moved to the door, then back to the dragon. Looked up at him. No fear of him. Only trust. Only hope. Aaron clenched his fists. No, he said quietly. The dragon blinked. En took a deep breath. I'm not giving you to them. Outside, footsteps stopped, right in front of his house. A shadow moved under the door. A voice spoke. Inside this one, Aaron's heart pounded loudly. The dragon trembled harder. The door handle moved. Slowly. Then crash. The door broke open. Wood shattered. Cold air rushed. And 300 stood at the entrance. Tall. Armed. Silent. Their glowing eyes scanned the room. Aaron stepped back. The dragon hid behind him. One of the hunters raised his weapon. Target detected. A cold voice said. En looked around quickly. No. Way out the front. No time to think. Only one choice. He grabbed the dragon, held it tightly against his chest, then turned and ran. Through the back, the door burst open as he pushed through it. He ran into the darkness behind the house, into the open land. Into the unknown. Behind him, target is escaping. Do not let it get away. Footsteps. Follow. Fast. Relentless. Eren did not stop. The dragon held onto him tightly. The night air was cold. The ground was rough, but he kept running. Faster. Further. Away from the hunters. Away from safety toward danger. But he had made his choice.
The forest was dark, much darker than the village. Tall trees blocked the moonlight, and thick branches moved slowly in the night wind. The ground was uneven, full of roots and wet leaves. Eren ran as fast as he could. His breath was heavy, his legs hurt, but he did not stop. The baby dragon was held tightly in his arms. It stayed close to his chest, holding on to him. Behind him, footsteps. Fast, steady, getting closer. "They're still following," Eren whispered. He turned quickly and ran deeper into the forest. Branches hit his arms, mud slowed his feet, but fear pushed him forward. Suddenly, a sharp red light flashed behind him. Eren ducked. A beam of energy hit a tree nearby. The tree bark burned instantly. Eren's eyes widened. "They're shooting," he said. Another beam came, closer this time. The hunters were not just chasing, they were attacking. "Stop!" a cold voice echoed through the trees. "You cannot escape." Eren did not listen. He ran faster. The dragon moved suddenly. Its body became warm, warmer than before. Eren felt it. "What are you doing?" he asked. The dragon looked behind them. Its eyes changed. They were no longer just scared. There was something else now. Focus. Then a small flame appeared near its mouth. Eren blinked. "What?" The flame grew for a second. Then the dragon turned its head and released it. A small burst of fire shot backward. It hit the ground between them and the hunters. Leaves and branches caught fire instantly. The flames spread fast. The hunter stopped for a moment. Eren stared. "You can do that?" he said in shock. The dragon looked at him. Its body was shaking again, like it was not used to its own power. Eren did not have time to think. "Okay, good. Do that again if you can," he said quickly. He kept running. The fire slowed the hunters for a short time, but not for long. "They're coming again," Eren said. The forest grew thicker, harder to move through. Eren's steps slowed. His breathing became louder. He could not run much longer. Then a soft sound came from the dragon. Eren looked down. It was glowing, brighter than before. The soft light covered its body, and then it spread. For a moment, a faint glow covered Eren too. A warm feeling passed through him. Then, crack! A branch above them broke and fell. Aaron did not even see it coming, but the branch hit something invisible and bounced away. Aaron stopped. "What was that?" he said. The dragon looked up, still glowing. Aaron slowly understood. "You protected me," he whispered. The dragon made a small sound, soft but sure. The hunters came closer again. Their lights moved through the trees, scanning, searching. "We are close," one of them said. "The signal is strong." Aaron's heart dropped. "They can still track you," he said. He looked around. No clear path, no safe place. He was trapped. Then he saw something ahead. A small open area in the forest. No trees, no cover. Aaron ran into it, then stopped. There was nowhere else to go. Behind him, the hunters stepped out of the trees, 3 of them, silent, cold, watching him. Aaron backed away slowly, holding the dragon close. "End of the path," one hunter said. His voice was calm, like this was already over. "Hand over the dragon," another said. "You will not be harmed." Aaron did not answer. His hands tightened. The dragon stayed close to him, but then it moved. Slowly, it climbed down from his arms. Aaron blinked. "Wait, what are you doing?" The dragon walked forward, small, weak, but not afraid. It stood between Aaron and the hunters. Aaron froze. "No, come back," he said, but the dragon did not move. It faced the hunters, its body glowing again. The hunters stopped. One of them stepped forward slightly. "Confirmed. Royal signature detected." Aaron frowned. "Royal?" he whispered. The hunter looked at him. "You do not know what you are holding," he said. Aaron said nothing. "That thing is not a normal dragon. That is a royal dragon." Aaron's eyes widened. "What does that mean?" The hunter answered calmly. "It means power." He pointed at the small creature. "Royal dragons are rare, ancient, stronger than all others." Aaron looked at the dragon, small, standing alone, protecting him. "That thing," the hunter said, "can control fire, energy, even life itself when it grows." Aaron felt a chill. "And you want it?" "Yes," the hunter replied. "Not just want, need." Another hunter stepped forward. "With it, we can control all dragons, control the skies, control nations, control the world." Aaron's face hardened. "So that's it," he said. "You don't care about it at all." The hunters said nothing. They did not deny it. Aaron looked at the dragon again. It stood firm, even though it was small, even though it was still growing. It did not run. It did not hide. It stayed for him. Aaron felt something change inside him, a deep feeling, strong, clear. "They're not taking you," he said quietly. The hunters raised their weapons. "This is your last warning," one said. Aaron did not move. The dragon took one step forward. Its glow became brighter. Its small body stood tall between danger and the one it had chosen. Aaron watched in silence. The dragon turned its head slightly, just enough to look back at him for a second. Its eyes were calm, not afraid, not weak. Then it looked forward again, ready.
The forest was silent. Too silent. Aaron stood still, his heart beating fast. The hunters were in front of him. Their weapons were raised. Their eyes glowed in the dark. The small dragon stood between them, alone. Its body was glowing brighter now. The soft light around it was no longer weak. It felt strong, steady, Aaron's hands trembled. "This is it," he whispered. The hunters stepped forward. "Move aside," one of them said coldly. The dragon did not move. Another hunter lifted his weapon. Energy gathered at its tip. "Last chance," he said. Aaron clenched his fists. "No," he said quietly. The forest held its breath. Then the dragon made a sound. Not a cry, not fear. Something deeper, something powerful. Its glow suddenly grew stronger, brighter, hotter. Aaron felt the air change. Wind began to move around them. The ground trembled slightly. The hunters paused. "What is this?" one of them said. The dragon lifted its head. Its small body shined like a light in the darkness. Then a burst of energy exploded from it. A wave of force pushed outward in all directions. Aaron was forced to step back. The hunters were pushed too. Leaves flew into the air. Branches shook violently. The forest roared for a moment. Then everything went quiet again. But something had changed. The sky above them moved. A shadow passed over the trees, slow, massive. Aaron looked up. His breath stopped. Something huge was flying above them. Not like the hunters, not small, not weak. This was different. The clouds parted, and from the darkness a massive dragon appeared. Its wings spread wide across the sky. Its body was covered in strong, shining scales. Its eyes glowed with ancient power. It let out a deep roar. The sound shook the entire forest. Aaron felt it in his chest, in his bones. The hunters froze. For the first time, they looked afraid. "Retreat!" one of them shouted. "This is not part of the plan." Another hunter stepped back quickly. "We can't fight that." The large dragon circled above them. Its presence was overwhelming, powerful, untouchable. The hunters did not wait. They turned and ran, fast, without looking back. Their lights disappeared into the forest. Their footsteps faded. Gone. Just like that. Silence returned. The wind slowed. The trees stopped moving. Aaron stood there, still trying to understand what just happened. Slowly, he looked down. The baby dragon was still there, standing calmly. Its glow was softer now, but steady. It looked up at the sky, then back at Aaron. Its eyes were no longer filled with fear. They were calm, safe, happy. Aaron let out a long breath. "You called it," he said softly. The baby dragon made a small sound, as if answering him. The large dragon slowly descended from the sky. Its wings moved gently as it landed in the clearing. The ground shook slightly under its weight. Aaron took a step back. He felt small, very small. The dragon stood tall, watching him, its eyes locked onto his, deep, strong, ancient. Aaron did not move. He did not run. He could not. But something strange happened. The dragon did not attack. It did not roar again. It did not show anger. It only watched, quietly, carefully, as if it was judging him. Aaron swallowed. "I didn't hurt it," he said slowly. His voice was calm but soft. "I tried to protect it." The large dragon said nothing, but its eyes shifted slightly. Then it looked at the baby dragon. The small dragon ran towards it, fast, happy. It made soft sounds as it reached the larger one. The big one lowered its head slightly. The two touched. A quiet moment, a connection, family. Aaron watched in silence. Something warm filled his chest. Then
The large dragon looked back at him again. This time, it was different. Not cold, not dangerous. There was something else in its gaze. Understanding, respect. Aaron blinked. "You know," he said quietly. The dragon held his gaze. It did not attack. It did not move closer. It simply accepted him. Aaron felt it clearly. The small dragon had trusted him, and now the big one did too. Time passed slowly. No one spoke. No one moved. Then the large dragon stepped back. It spread its massive wings. The air moved again. The baby dragon looked at it, then looked at Aaron, then back at the big dragon. For a moment, it seemed like a choice. Stay or go. Aaron watched quietly. He did not say anything. The baby dragon walked towards him, step by step, until it reached his side again. It sat down next to him, calm, certain. Aaron smiled slightly. "You're choosing me?" he said. The baby dragon made a small sound, happy. The large dragon watched this. It did not stop it. It did not force the baby to return. Instead, it accepted the choice. Slowly, the large dragon lifted into the sky again. Its wings moved powerfully. Wind rushed around them. Aaron raised his arm slightly to block it. The dragon circled once, then flew higher, higher, until it disappeared into the clouds. Gone. The forest became quiet again, peaceful. Aaron stood there for a long moment. Then he looked down. The baby dragon was still next to him, looking up at him, waiting. Aaron let out a small laugh, soft, tired, but real. "You really aren't leaving, are you?" he said. The dragon shook its head slightly. Aaron smiled. He reached down and gently picked it up. This time, it did not hold him in fear. It rested calmly in his arms, safe, at home. Aaron looked towards the sky, then towards the path ahead. A new feeling filled him. Not fear, not worry, something stronger. Hope. "All right," he said softly. "You can stay." The night slowly faded. The sky began to change. Dark blue turned into soft orange. The sun started to rise. Light touched the trees. The forest woke up again. Aaron walked forward slowly, the baby dragon in his arms, no longer hiding, no longer afraid. Together, side by side, a human and a dragon, walking towards a new beginning.